Hey, welcome back everybody. I'm Lewis and this is Metal Lens Reviews. What's up? So if this is your first time here, you're checking out my channel, you like what you see, thank you. Please do me that favor of like, comment, subscribe. As I mentioned before, it really helps me grow the channel, spread it to the masses, and of course motivates me to provide you guys more content to watch. Alright, so what are we doing here? So this is pretty cool. Falling in Reverse. So, I'm going to be honest, this is another one of those cases where I know of them and I've listened to a song or two fairly recent because the song, I guess, that this video is connected to, I'm going to take a long shot there, just because both thumbnails look very similar, so, and I don't know, similar themes. Anyway, I believe it was called Ronald. I had a crazy collaboration too, Tech9 and oh god, who's the other guy? Alex Terrible. Wild song, crazy. I see why it definitely kind of rose through the charts. But anyway, so yeah, the singer of this band was in another band called Escape to Fate. He got into some shit. Now he did this band, Falling River. They have a long history. I never really kind of paid them any mind because when they came out, and they fell under this category. I mean, you guys could argue about it, whatever. That whole screamo thing. So back then, rap had grudges, East Coast, West Coast, different kind of genres, whatever, or subgenres in, rap and hip hop, gangster rap, horror rap. Anyway, metal and rock definitely had different branches that sometimes the fans didn't all get along. Like the emo and screamo kids were against the goth and metal kids. It was very weird times, late 90s, early 2000s, and throughout the rest of the 2000s. And you had all these bands Falling Reverse, Escape to Fate, Under Oath, and I just, I mean, if they were on, yeah, I'd probably listen to them. I mean, at the time, I would have definitely probably chose them over, rap, but I like the, I grew, growing up, I went from Rob Zombie, Slayer, Metallica, Pantera, Cannibal Corpse, so I was always heavier, Hatebreed, just, heavy stuff kind of stuck to me. I don't know why. I was an angry teenager, and that was my outlet. But the screamo scene, the pretty much, 80% of the mall kids, who hung out in Spencer's and Hot Topics, wore their favorite band t-shirts. I mean, I'm guilty of it too. But, you could tell them apart. I just never gravitated towards that. I listened to it, I appreciate it, and I love the musicianship now, especially more so than ever. I find myself going back and listening for hours to that type of music, that screamo, not so much emo, but I'll put on an AFI song or, Hymn, or whatever, it's just, I like that nostalgic feel, and that's what I go to when I want to kind of relive the past a little bit. Like I said, Falling in Reverse, I know very, very little. I know this is kind of them maybe reinventing themselves, kind of. I think the singer's the only original member of the band. I'm not sure, don't quote me. But maybe not even a reinvention, I don't know. But if it's anything like the previous song, Ronnie, that I heard, this is going to be wild. And all over the place, maybe, I don't know, but I've talked too much as it is already. Sorry for that. Alright guys, let's get on with this song. This is Falling in Reverse, Prequel. Let's check it out.
Dear diary, I've been searching for a higher me. I'm in the sky in the pilot seat, trying to stop my mind from spiraling, and that's irony. I'm just looking for a resolution. I just wanna be a better human, but it's hard when everybody's acting stupid. Pardon me if that came off rude. I just have a bad attitude with the world and not just with you. It's the side effects of abuse. I admit I'm a little strange. I don't think that I'll ever change. I survived a whole life of pain. You could say I escaped my fate. I'm a cynical, egotistical, unpredictable, hardened criminal, and I could be a little hypocritical, but I'll admit it straight to your face. I'm unbreakable, irreplaceable,
Right. So whoever's directing the, and I hope YouTube lets me show you this, because sometimes if it's new-ish, they make me block it. I have to blur the video, and you just have to hear me, talk over it pretty much. Oh my God, it's like a freaking movie. I love that. Oh, the visuals. I know, it's mostly about the music, but I mean, come on, a good music video is a good music video. You can't argue with that. And this is spectacular. I gotta look this guy up. I gotta see, does he do feature-length films? And did Ronnie, the singer of Falling in Reverse, did even he say, is this like a concept thing? Because I see little similarities from the previous song. Prequel, I assume this is the build-up to that, which is pretty cool. So he's kind of, releasing it in a different order. Anyway, yeah, it's cool. Also, I know I sound like a liar now. When you think of screamo or metalcore or what have you, a lot of guitars, a lot of double kick. This it just kind of comes off as like a rap song a little bit, a really aggressive rap song with kind of rockish undertones. And I'm sure it's going to pick up probably down the line. Like I said, to me, this looks like kind of like what Marilyn Manson is going through right now. Like he's reinstating himself in the musical genre, not so much changing his style up, but saying, hey, the boys are back in town. I'm here. I'm back. And you got to make a name for yourself. And Falling in Reverse, I see them, not just, I mean, obviously gaining those fans that they always had, but maybe gaining new fans. Maybe, and this, like I said, having that, kind of rap vibe to it is probably going to pull in a little more people. So that's always a good thing. You always want to kind of broaden the horizon when it comes to your music and make it more reachable and understandable to everyone else. So I like that. I like when an album's kind of diverse, but not too much to change it up and make it sound weird. But, so, you guys know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, so far so good. I like it.
Dear diary, I just had another wild dream. I was in a world that admired me, and when I woke up I was smiling. And that's irony. You talk a lot but you don't even know me. I'm just hoping that my testimony will inspire y'all to stop acting phony. Pardon me if that came off weird. I don't mean to be mean, I swear. I have been through a lot this year. I just want to make a few things clear. I don't like it when people hate behind my back and not to my face. Nowadays it just feels so fake, so I'll cut the grass to expose the snakes. I'm unstoppable, it's impossible. You don't want to see the diabolical side of me that never stops is volatile, so I suggest you stay in your lane. I'm unapologetic, you know where it's headed. I will never ever let up off the pedal. I got the spirit of every warrior in me. I'm back to fuck up, get out my face. You enslave the labor and you praise the fascists. You kiss the hand that takes half in taxes.
Yeah, this guy's like spitting bars, man. This is wild. Was he always like I said, I know of them. I haven't really, invested time into listening to them back then or today. Just like I said, that recent song they put out before this, and now this. And I know this is probably a bad introduction, they're way more heavier, obviously. But this is cool, man. This is like, and I'm not a rap guy, but this is really, really aggressive, rap. But like, you could feel that those metal undertones just building, man. It's very epic. The beat in the background is just kind of, it has this the feel of the music video, and just him going through the motions, how he's carrying himself, how his the tone of his voice, and that that constant build up, like a hype song, has a very, well, first of all, the music video has a very Doom, the sci-fi movie, like a real Doomish kind of vibe to it. And him, he's just like, he's building up, something's going to erupt any moment. And I'm sure it's going to be metal goodness or whatever. But yeah, it's heavy. It's lyrically heavy. And the beat is just kind of this driving force inching you towards the edge. And when we get there, it's going to be fireworks. So, but yeah, it's cool. I'm kind of sold. I like it, so far. And like I said, this normally isn't my bag, but this is what I'm talking about. You got it. When you're in such a congested genre, you got to find something to stand out just enough to gain people's attention. And if you're coming back and you got a strong name behind you, you can not only gain those, the audience that followed you from before, you can open up the door to a whole new set of people. And I feel like with this album, with these songs, yeah, he's definitely going towards that direction, and that's a good thing. So, yeah, like I said, this album's portfolio is going to be very, very broad, and excuse me, and good, and you want that, you want to stand out, but not enough to where you sound completely different than like from before, because that's how you lose people. But this is a good balance of new and old. Like I said, I don't know if he did this kind of rap before, this kind of style, I mean. So, that's up to you guys to let me know. But yeah, I mean, I dig it. I like it.
Faking outrage and being seen. A generation with no self-esteem. It's time to rise up and stand against them. Break the chains and finally see the vision. We're post-traumatic from a broken system. Follow me into the chaos engine. It's time to stand. It's time to fight. Don't be afraid to twist the knife. Your sacrifice to break the curse. Prepare to die. Prepare to burn. Abandon hope. It's not enough. Cause all our gods abandon us. Your sacrifice to break the curse. Light the match. Watch it burn. The angels die. Let it burn from the start. When everything falls
What just happened? This is like biblical, man. Oh my god. The religious undertones, epic. I mean, like I said, I'm Christian, and this isn't offensive if that's a thing. But it looks like a painting. I mean, look at that. Like I said, I really wish, or I hope YouTube lets me show you guys this video. But if not, if I have to blur this and you gotta listen to me talk over a blurred screen, look at the actual video after that, because yeah, like it's I mean, I'm calling it like it is. It's a very attractive video, and the song is just so epic, man. It's like movie soundtrack, like a movie score with lyrics, and the build, and now it's getting heavy. That's what I'm talking about. And I love this. This was a great setup, and true to the name, prequel. So this, if you put them in like a chronological order, this first, and then the song he released before this, Ronnie, I guess they're like your two companion pieces. Maybe the album's going to be a theme album, like a heaven and hell, good versus evil kind of thing. Like I said, it's got the whole religious imagery going on. Whatever the case, it's good music, it's epic, and kind of caught me off guard. I didn't know what else to expect. Like I said, I had a very small introduction to Falling in Reverse, but I like it. Can't really complain with that. Everything I've heard and seen so far, it's cool. I dig it. We got a little bit left. Let's keep it going and tell you guys my final thoughts after it's over. All right. Wow. How do you follow that? Jeez. like I said, I was never a fan of them, but definitely interested. I thought this was good. I thought the song that was released before this was awesome. And this is one of those cases where, I'm not sure how long or, how recent they've been back in the game, making music again, because I haven't really been paying attention to their progress. But, like I said, they're not my favorite, more of a, Lamb of God, Pantera guy. But, this is good. I can't really, critique it like that. Like I said, my differences over screamo, emo, and that kind of music. But the approach was different. The video was amazing. It had a very epic, very big, wide feel, and just diverse. Like I said, it had this very aggressive rap style in the beginning that led to this, very metalcore kind of feel. I should probably go back and see, because like I said, obviously this is a lead up to the previous song that was released, but I wonder if this is the case where, because it's kind of like a reintroducing the band, or just the group in general, maybe they're going to a different direction, I don't know. Kind of like Avenged Sevenfold, they have a very wide variety. Like their first album sounds nothing like the most recent album, or Trivium. Trivium is another band that changes it up a little bit to keep things interesting, and that can either hurt or help you. But in some cases, whatever fans you lose, you gain more. So it's a good gamble. It's a gamble, but it could be a big payoff at the end. But this was cool. Probably not a good introduction to Falling in Reverse. This is very polished, and I'm sure their earlier work is more, rough around the edges, aggressive maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really kind of deep dive into the whole screamo thing back in the day, or whatever you call them now. But I like it. I thought the video was freaking amazing. Again, I'm a film nerd, so obviously I'm going to gravitate towards that. The song, the lyrics, the style, the change up. It was very appealing, and I like it, and I want to see what else he has to offer. I'll keep a lookout. And if you guys want to recommend me anything, for Falling in Reverse, maybe Take It Back to Escape the Fate when he was in it, or whatever. Like I said, I wasn't a screamo or emo guy, but if you want to throw something my way that you think I might enjoy or want to hear me talk about and break down, by all means. If you want to expedite that, actually, instead of, because normally I go through my comments and pull a recommendation that way. I'll leave a link down below. Buy me a coffee, which is just another way to support the channel, or request a song. And, I do my best to get to it ASAP. Alright, guys. Well, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, my friends, I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace.